So it's time for Nick the Stick Wright to make his debut on this channel. I already do it for Skip, who's anti-LeBron. We might as well now go to the big pro-LeBron guy. In the last decade, the only way to beat LeBron is to have 3 Hall of Famers. Even then, it's not a sure thing. Without at least 3, you're drawing dead, so at least Brooklyn has a seat at the table now. He's definitely finding a way to ignore the Dallas series. And LeBron has improved since then, yeah. But it still happened, and to say the last decade, I mean, technically 2021, 2011 still fits in 10 years. I think, you have to have that in there, unless that Dallas team had 3 Hall of Famers. Besides that, is there a crazy disagreement to be had here? I mean, you could just say, well, without Anthony Davis last season. Let's see what do people have to say for this one. Gotta love Nick continuing to pretend that 2011 NBA Finals never happened. It did happen, there's no doubt. Or recruiting AD, a top 5 player. LeBron started this. Can't blame the league for trying to keep up. I don't think Nick Wright's blaming the league for trying to keep up. I think he's just saying that this is what you have to do to beat LeBron. But yes, LeBron did start this. That is 100% true. If Harden, KD, and Kyrie play at the level where we all know they're capable of, you could see them losing to the Lakers in 5. It is a bit of a meme right now where no one thinks the Nets could actually beat the Lakers besides Skip Bayless. We'll have to see. 14 Spurs whooped the floor with LeBron. Yeah, I mean, Dwayne Wade was playing on one knee. I mean, if we take a look at those 2014 finals, it's tough to see because if I zoom in a lot, it starts getting weird. I mean, look, LeBron puts up his 28, 8, and 4. Dwayne Wade had 15 points on crap efficiency. Chris Bosh had 14 points on a little better efficiency. It's still 14 points at the end of the day. LeBron critics will say, well, this is you saying that it wasn't LeBron's fault. Well, it's because it wasn't LeBron's fault. I'm sorry. It wasn't his fault. He lost this series. All right, let's see. What else does Nick have? KD saw LeBron beat the Warriors in 2016 and knew he didn't have enough to come at the Kings, so he went there. Was that the reason, or was it because KD just wanted to play basketball in a better spot? KD saw LeBron coast to a title last year. I'm actually surprised he said coast to a title. They smartly realized their only hope is to get together. Still won't be enough, though. So I guess I have 2 things with this tweet. Number 1, how much is KD thinking about LeBron, and how much is Harden thinking about LeBron when it comes to joining up? It could be a lot, it could be not at all. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I think Anthony Davis is deserving of a mention if we're going to talk about the Lakers title last season. Like, yeah, LeBron was still the best guy, and I get it. I mean, look, I still think LeBron's the best player ever. I'm with Nick on that one. But, you could throw AD a nod at least. What are the replies? 15K. I'm sure the quote tweets are great. Unfortunately, sifting through quote tweets is a lot more annoying than anything else. You have to bring superstars together to beat them. I mean, okay. Tell that to the Mavs. Yeah, I mean, the thing here, this did happen, and this does need to be acknowledged more, but it's also like, he's not the same guy anymore. If you put this version of LeBron in that 2011 series, the Heat win that in like 5 games. Laker fans do not claim Nick Wright. Okay, guy, you said it. This is why all the old heads are so bitter, just sat there and let Mike get all them rings and did nothing to try and stop him. It's actually an interesting take. Like, you telling me Reggie Miller on the Knicks doesn't win at least 1? It's something to think about. Like, what if they were all just like, man, screw it, this guy beats us every year. Let's just join up and see if we can actually take this guy down finally. Salary cap wasn't big enough to get all them players. Alright, there's the rational take. The fun has been ruined. Harden could have gone to the finals if the team somehow realized taking 28 straight threes and bricking all of them will sink the ship. Yeah, if you go back and watch those 27 straight missed threes, which you can find on YouTube, there's definitely a fair share of bad threes in there. But there's also a solid amount of like catch and shoots that simply don't go in, so some of them definitely could have been different types of plays, but some of them were also pretty routine stuff that I think you gotta be okay with.